Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the 2009-10 hockey season replay on the channel. Tonight we are at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada for this matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Both teams in the Northeast Division are coming into this doing decently well. The Canadiens have 12 points with a record of 6-7. The Maple Leafs are 4-4-3, which is good for 11 points in the division. But there's still a lot of hockey to be played yet. And we will also have our first end-of-month standings after this game. I'll put them up on the YouTube channel and in the Facebook groups that I normally post to. So stay tuned for that a little bit later. Before we jump into this game, though, we're going to have a little bit of ceremony here. No, we're not going to have the national anthems, but we are going to have the ceremonial. We are going to have a ceremonial opening face-off, as visiting here in Montreal will be the MVP of the 1985 World Series, that replay that I did on my channel earlier this year, Bryn Smith, to drop the puck. So, Bryn, if you would. And there's the ceremonial opening face-off. We are all set to go for this one, so let's jump in. Face-offs are +1 to Toronto, right? Or +1 to Toronto. Get the split ready. 3 should be a superior win all day long, and that will be a superior win. That'll be over to the left wing, Kulemin, and we're off here in the first period. Passing F for Kulemin, that'll be an outside shot for Bozak. He is going to make a pass. Passing L will be an inside shot for anybody. He's going to give that to Kessel. Kessel gets that in the slot. He's going to let that go on Halak. A 6. That's a goalie rating on Halak. 2, 3, and 7 are bad numbers. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Rebound defense. Any player with a defensive rating of 4. And Kositsin has a 4 for Montreal. He's got it. Opponent defense 6. Looking at Kulemin, defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Camilleri. Camilleri is going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck. Defensive left D has control. That'll be over to Phaneuf. Phaneuf with the puck for the Maple Leafs. Losing it over to Spacek. Spacek's got it for the Canadiens. Opponent defense 3. Phaneuf will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot. Phaneuf's going to try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for the center. That'll be over to Bozak. Bozak with an inside shot. A 9 on an inside shot. That's a goalie rating on Halak. An 8 is a rebound. Defense, any player with a defense rating 2 or more. Camilleri with a defense rating of a 4. He'll have it for the Canadiens. Opponent defense 7. Kessel will take the puck away with an outside shot only. Kessel will let that go from the point. A 3. It'll be a save made by Halak. And over to the defensive right wing as I drop what's representing the puck. That'll be over to Kositsin for the Canadiens. Or Kostitsin, actually. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Phaneuf. Phaneuf will let that go from the point. An 11 will be a save made. And over to the defensive left defenseman. That's over to Gill. Gill for the Canadiens. Passing D. Lose the puck. Inside shot for any player. The Maple Leafs will give that to Kessel. Camilleri will try to intimidate. 7, he will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Camilleri with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 9. Kessel will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Kessel will let that go. 7 on an outside shot will be a save made by Halak. And up to Spacek. Spacek with it for Montreal. Inside shot for any player. Opponent can try to intimidate. He'll give that to Camilleri. Kessel will try to intimidate. And he'll take the puck away. Possible power play, though. Let's check the penalty. 17. That will be a penalty on Kessel. 1, 2, 3. We've got a forwards line change here. So we'll do the forward line change real quick. Then we'll flip over our split card to see what kind of power play Montreal is going to have. A 19. Checking for 3 or more 4-rated defensive players. They do not. Outside shot for anybody. They'll give that outside shot to, they'll give that to Gomez on an outside shot. That's a 5. That is a goalie rating. That's a goalie rating plus. Montreal is on the power play. For Gustafsson, for the Maple Leafs, 5, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 10. That'll be a save made. And then on a 19, we're looking at an inside shot for the right defenseman. So that's up to Spacek. Spacek will let that go on the inside. A 6. That'll be a save. And we'll have a face-off coming to the right of Gustafsson. Face-offs now are even. 20 should be a visitor win. That'll be visitors' right wing. So that'll be up to Sjostrom, and we're off. Sjostrom with it for the Maple Leafs. Inside shot for any player. He'll give that to Grabowski. Intimidation opponent. Gomez is going to try to intimidate. He'll fail to take the puck away. Possible penalty. We'll resolve the inside shot first. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive center, if offense rating 2 or more. Grabowski is a 4. He'll have a rebound. That's a 9 on a rebound. Goalie rating on Halak. 5. Save made, but we got to check for a penalty on Gomez before we resolve the save. We'll give that to any forward. We'll give that to Polio. And an 18 will be a penalty on Gomez. He gets caught for interference. 2, 3 will deal with the defensive line change. And then we'll see what kind of power play the Maple Leafs have. A 12 on the power play. Checking if the right wing is a 4. On defense, he is not. So that's a 12. That'll be an inside shot for the right wing and a rebound shot for anybody. They're going to give the inside shot to... Actually, the inside shot's the right wing, so that's over to Sjostrom. An 8, that's a rebound chance. Offensive lefty if offense rating 2 or more. Caberlet is a 3, so he's got a rebound shot. That's an 8. That's another rebound. Offensive right wing, if offense rating 3, Sjostrom is not a 3. He's a 2. Then a rebound shot for anybody. They're going to give that rebound to Caberlet. Try to get something going with it here. Rebound shot for Caberlet. An 8 is another rebound. Defensive lefty, if defense rating 3 or more, Hammerlick is a 4. He will put a stop to the power play for the Maple Leafs. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs are even right now. A 14 should be an away win. That will be visitors' right defense. That's over to Shen, and we're off for the Maple Leafs. Shen with it now. Looking at outside shot only for anybody. He will give that to... he's going to give that to Grabowski. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offense, any player, but there's an injury. I don't play with injuries, though. Rebound is going to go up to Caberlet. Caberlet with a rebound. That's a 10 on a rebound. A save made by Halak and over to Gomez. Gomez with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 5. Grabowski, outside shot for the left wing. Over to Polio. He was going to try to make a pass. Passing, he'll lose the puck over to Sjostrom. Sjostrom with it. Opponent defense 4. Inside shot for the left wing. That'll be over to Stallberg. Intimidation by the right defenseman. Gorges will try to intimidate. He'll take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Gorges. No penalty on Gorges. We'll play on. Opponent defense 11 for Gorges. That'll be a penalty, and we've got a forwards line change. A little bit chippy here between the Maple Leafs and the Canadiens, as Montreal celebrates their 1985 World Series victory on the replay earlier this year. That was in season ticket baseball that I did that. We'll check the penalty. We'll check the power play that the Canadiens are having, a 2. Checking for the left defenseman. His defense rating, Caberlet, is a 3. So that's an outside shot for the right wing. That'll be outside shot for the right wing's Wallen. That's an 11. That'll be a save. And ID Jester, first to join us here at the Bell Center. Unfortunately, he's just stopping by. Glad you were able to stop by for a couple of minutes here, Jester. Let's see, 2. That's going to be an inside shot then for Lundmark. As I'm trying not to let the block I've got representing my puck. We'll see how long he's here. Hopefully you're able to stick around for a little bit, but I understand if you've got to bail. Inside shot coming from Lundmark. That's a 7. That'll be lost to the defensive left defenseman, and we'll take that face-off to the left of Halak. Face-offs now are +1 to Toronto. 7 should be a superior win. That will be a superior win. That'll go up to Lundmark, and we're off in the tail end of the first period. Lundmark will lose the puck with a possible breakaway. Let's see what we've got here. Left wing, that is MON. He's in on Gustafsson alone with the breakaway shot. 8 is a rebound chance. Defensive left defenseman, Caberlet will have control of that, shutting it down. Inside shot for any player. He will give that to... Actually, he's going to take it himself. Gorges will try to intimidate. That's an 8. Gorges will take the puck away. Passing D for Gorges. He'll lose the puck. Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Mitchell. Moore will try to intimidate. He will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Moore with it for Montreal once again. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Kostitsyn. He will try to make a pass. Actually, Kostitsyn is line 2, isn't he? No, never mind. I guess there are 2 Kostitsyns on the team. I just lost track of what I was doing here, though. I think that was for MON. Passing F. We ended up with an outside shot for the right wing, and I'm trying to remember how. Right, I think it was Moore with it. Judy got the call. Dinner's ready. Catch you later, Jester. Kostitsyn with an outside shot. That's a 7. That'll be a save made and over to Mitchell. As I send my Toronto defenseman flying. Mitchell with the puck. Passing, opponent defense 9. Moore will take the puck away. Outside shot only. That's a 10. Lose that over to the defensive right wing. Back to Wallen. Wallen with it. Opponent defense 3. MON will take the puck away with an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass. Lose the puck over to Caberlet. Caberlet with it. Opponent defense 8. Gorges will take the puck away. Outside shot only. He's going to let that go. A 6. That'll be a save made and over to Shen. Shen with it for the Maple Leafs. Opponent defense 1. He'll take the puck away with an inside shot. Shen will try to intimidate. And he will intimidate. Take the puck away. 2 cards left in the period. Opponent defense 7. Hammerlick will take the puck away. An outside shot only. Hammerlick will let that go. 3. He'll lose that. Back to Shen. Last play of the period. Opponent defense 2. Hammerlick will take the puck away with an inside shot. Caberlet will try to intimidate. Take the puck away. Possible penalty. We'll check for a penalty. 4. No penalty. There's the horn to end the first period. We are all goose eggs on the board here at the end of 1. We'll get everything reset here for the second period of this game. Been a good one here so far in the early stages of this one. And let's remember to tick the period up. Let's not send all of this flying. Get the action deck ready as well. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense. Just going to push that in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are just about set here to start the second period of this game. Zamboni's out, fans have settled back in. Faceoffs are +1 to Toronto, and we're about to get going. 9 should be a superior win. That will be a superior win. That'll be over to the superior left wing. Now, what did I do? Blocks right here. That'll be up to Kulemin, and we're off and running here in the second period of this game. Passing F for Kulemin will be an outside shot for Bozak. He's going to try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot right back to Kulemin. Kulemin will let that go. That's a 7. Save made by Halak, and over to the defensive right defenseman. That's over to Spacek. Spacek with it for the Canadiens. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Phaneuf. Phaneuf will let that go from the point. 6 will be a save made, and over to the defensive left wing, Camilleri. Camilleri with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 7. Kessel will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Kessel will let that go from the point as he gains the zone. 5 is going to be a save and over to any player. The Canadiens will give that to Plekanec. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Beauchemin. Beauchemin will let that go from the point. 7 will be a save and over to Gill. Gill with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 8. Beauchemin will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Beauchemin will let that go. That's a 7. Save made and right back over to Gill. Gill with it for Montreal. He'll lose that over to Beauchemin. Beauchemin is going to look at passing D. Lose the puck. Outside shot for Plekanec. He will try to make a... Actually, he might try to penetrate. What would he be? 4 against a 2. He's a 1 to 12. He's going to try to penetrate, get an inside shot. That's a 5. He will penetrate. He'll have an inside shot. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive left wing, if offense rating 2 or more. It is a 4. Camilleri with the rebound chance. 10. That's a save made by Gustafsson, and over to the right wing, Kessel. Kessel with it here for Toronto. He will lose that over to Camilleri. Camilleri, inside shot for anybody. He will give the inside shot up to Plekanec. Bozak will try to intimidate. That's a 12. Bozak will take the puck away. Bozak with it for Toronto. Losing it over to Plekanec in time for a forwards line change. Gomez now with it for Montreal. Let's see what he's doing with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Sjöström. Sjöström will let that go from the point. A 9. He'll lose that over to the defensive left wing. Back over to Pulio. Pulio. Oop, I flipped over the wrong card. Not sure what we need off of that yet. Defense 1. Sjöström will take the puck away with an outside shot. Sjöström will let that go. 7 will be a save made and over to Gill. Gill with it. Opponent defense 2. Beauchemin will take the puck away with an inside shot. Center. Gomez will try to intimidate at a 1 to 12. That's a 10. Gomez will take the puck away. Gomez with it from Montreal. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Gianta. Stahlberg will try to intimidate. 15. He will not intimidate. Gianta with an inside shot. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive left D, that'll be over to Phaneuf, and he will stop the rebound sequence. Opponent defense 9. Opponent defense 9. Spot check will take the puck away. Outside shot only. That's a 7. Lose to any defensive player. That'll go over to Grabowski, and we've got a defensive line change. Grabowski with the puck. And that'll be opponent defense 10. Gomez with a penalty. Gomez will go off for elbowing. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see what kind of power play Toronto's having here. A 5 is checking the right defenseman. If he's a 3 or more, he is. That'll be an outside shot for the left wing. That'll be an outside shot for Stallberg first, as the Maple Leafs are trying to get on the board first. 9, that won't help. And a 5 on the power play. He's a 3 or more, so that's an inside shot for Sjöström. Sjöström will let that go. And yes, my pronunciation is probably horrendous. 5, that'll be a save and over to the defensive right defenseman. So Halak will hold, and we'll get a face-off to his left, coming off this power play. Face-offs are even. A 20 sounds like a visitor win. That will be a visitor win over to the right wing. That is Gianta with it for Montreal. Actually, no. Visitor is Sjöström. He's got it for Toronto, and we're off. He'll lose that over to Pulio. And we've got a forwards line change. All right, that is MON with the puck now for Montreal. Passing E, he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Lundmark. Lundmark's going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck, and that'll come right back to Moen. Moen with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 4. Wallen with that'll be an inside shot for Moore. Intimidation will be by the right defenseman. Shen will try to intimidate. That's a 6. Shen will intimidate and take the puck away. Shen with it for Toronto. Lose the puck and a possible breakaway. Center, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, it is not. Mitchell will have control of it. Mitchell looking at it, losing the puck. Outside shot only for the left defenseman. That's over to Hammerlick. Hammerlick will let that go from the point. And 11, lose it back to Shen. Shen with it. Opponent defense 5. Hammerlick will take the puck away with an outside shot. He is going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck. Defensive left defenseman has control. That's Caberlet with it for Toronto. Outside shot only for any player. He will take it himself. Yeah. That's a 6. Save made by Halak over to Gorges. Gorges passing F. That he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Lundmark. Lundmark will try to make a pass. Passing L for Lundmark. He'll lose the puck over to the left wing. That's back over to Moen. Moen with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 6. Wallen with that'll be an outside shot for Moore. He's going to try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Kostitsyn. Kostitsyn with an inside shot in the slot. That's a 9. Save made by Gustafsson and over to Mitchell. Mitchell with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Moen. Moen's got that one. He'll let that go after gaining the zone. That's a 6. Save made and up to Lundmark. Lundmark with it. That'll be opponent defense 1. Kostitsyn will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot. He's going to throw this one at the net to finish the period. That's a 5. Save made over to the defensive right defenseman, but there's the horn to end the second period. And after 2, we are still scoreless here in Montreal. Just blowing a little speck off of my glasses. And we're getting set here for the third period of this game. I originally wanted to do 2 blocks tonight, but I decided I wasn't going to get the 2 blocks in. So instead, I'm just going to make sure of the one. Tomorrow night, we will be at... What game did I mark off for block 9? Ah, right. I'm not going to remember the arena. We will be at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York tomorrow night, and back to Inside the Crease Hockey, where the New York Islanders will be playing the Buffalo Sabres. I think that's our first look at both teams on the board. And actually, that's easy enough to check because I've got the standings right here. I don't think we've had either the... Nope, we haven't had either team on the board yet. So this will be our first look at the Sabres and the Islanders on the board. The Islanders are doing decently well. They're in second place in the Atlantic Division, but a fairly distant second this early in the season to the Penguins, whereas the Sabres are kind of middling in mediocrity right now, tied with the Maple Leafs for third in the Northeast Division. We're still in the middle of the second intermission here as I'm getting things ready for the third period of this game. Let me go ahead and do get the first lines out. Hopefully somebody's going to score here in the third period of this game. I'm just doing my shuffling off camera as usual, getting the action deck ready for the third period of this game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little Sunday evening Strat-O-Matic Hockey for 2009-10. I know it's been a lot. I've been enjoying doing this replay already, even though I'm still somewhat in the early stages of it. And doing a hockey season's been a little bit different. Been fun, but it's been different. Plus, it's a little bit jarring as well, having the two different systems going on and switching back and forth between them. It's been a little confusing, but it hasn't been terrible. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be one more there. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I was about to say before I started counting out the action deck, it's actually 3 systems if you count Final Score Hockey as another distinct system that I'm featuring in this replay, even if Final Score is only my ticker. But we are all set for the third period in this one, as face-offs are back to being +1 to Toronto. An 11 should be a superior win. That will be a superior win. That'll go to anybody. The Maple Leafs will give that to Kessel, and we're off. Opponent defense 7, Camilleri will take the puck away with an outside shot only. He's going to let that go from the point as he intercepts the pass. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Gustafsson. 5, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 3, and that one's going to sail out of play for a face-off. Gustafsson got a piece of it before it caromed over the boards. So that face-off will come to the left of Gustafsson. Face-offs are still +1 to Toronto. That'll be a win for Montreal, though. Inferior left wing. That'll go over to Camilleri. and we're off once again. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Kulemin. Kulemin will let that go from the point. A 7 will be a save and over to the defensive right wing. That's back to Kostitsyn. Kostitsyn with it for Montreal. Opponent defense 1. Kulemin will take the puck away with an inside shot. Plekanec will try to intimidate. That's an 8. Plekanec will take away the puck. Possible breakaway for the Montreal. Center left wing of the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. Plekanec is a 4. He's in alone. He's in on Gustafsson. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Gustafsson. That's a 4. And Gustafsson gets a piece of another one that also goes out of play, and we've got another face-off. Now that'll be a face-off to the right of Gustafsson. Arena groans. Ugh. Let's flip over the right card for the face-off. A 2 on a +1. That'll be a superior right defenseman win. Boscheman with it, and he's off for Toronto. Opponent defense 6, Gill, will take the puck away with an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass, though. Lose the puck over to the right wing. Kessel in control of that one. Kessel looking at a possible breakaway. Right wing, if the breakaway penetration rating's 3, it's 4 for Kessel. He's in alone on Halak. He's got a breakaway. That's a 4. That's a goal on a 1 to, what is that? 1 to 16. It's a goal for Kessel and score. That's a 14. Phil Kessel gets us the first goal of the game in the third period as the Maple Leafs take a 1-0 lead. Arena groans. Ugh. We'll start getting assists. Any player an 8? No. Center 4, yes, that'll be from Bozak. Let's make sure that's not a 1 assist only. It is not. Kessel is the one who scored. Kulemin, no. Left defenseman, yes. That'll be Kessel from Bozak and Phaneuf. As the Maple Leafs now take a 1-0 lead on a spectacular goal by Kessel. And we are back to center ice to drop the puck once again. 7 on a +1 face-off. Superior left wing, that'll be over to Kulemin, and we're off once again. He'll lose the puck, inside shot for anybody. Montreal will give that inside shot to Plekanec. Bozak will try to intimidate. He will intimidate, but there's a possible penalty on the play. 8 is no penalty, though. Bozak with the puck. And he will look at opponent defense 2. Plekanec will take the puck away for an inside shot. Right wing can try to intimidate, and Kessel will try to intimidate. He will take the puck away, but a possible penalty. 16 is a penalty. Kessel going off for tripping in this case. Flipping over cards. 1, 2, 3. We'll get a forwards line change. And that'll be a power play to Montreal. Actually, this could be easier to do. Just keep the puck right here by the player. I can always move across. A 13 on the power play. If one or more 4-rated defensive players, we have none on the ice. So a 13. The Canadiens are going to be busy on this power play, that's for sure. And welcome back, Jester. You're just in time to see Montreal about to have a very eventful power play trying to tie the game. We'll start off with an outside shot for Pulio. That'll be an outside shot. That's a 3. That'll be a save. Let's see, outside shot for anybody. The outside shot here is going to go to Gomez. That's boxcars. On the power play, that's a goal on a 1 to 5. And no, that'll be a save by Gustafsson. Next shot is going to be an inside shot for Gomez. Good thing we got the block right there. A 6. That's a goalie rating on Gustafsson. 5, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 7. That's a rebound chance. Offensive left defenseman if offense rating 2 or more. Gill's a 1, so that'll stop that sequence. Let's see. Inside shot for the right wing. That'll go up to Gianta on an inside shot. Oop, hold on. Missed one light. There we are. An 11 on Gianta's inside shot. That's a goal on a 1-14. And score! Brian Gianta tying the game for Montreal here in the third period. Suddenly, it's starting to get active here. That'll be Gianta from... Let's see, just checking assists here. Julio and Gomez. And suddenly, game is tied here at 1. Face-offs are even right now. 11 should be a visitor win. Actually, that's still a home win for any player. That'll go over to Gill, and we will be off. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Grabowski. Grabowski with the puck on an outside shot, a 6. That'll be a save, and over to Gianta. Gianta with it for Montreal. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Phaneuf. Phaneuf will let that one fly. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Halak. 2, 3, and 7 are your bad numbers. That's a 2. Goal on a 1-14. And no! Halak makes a spectacular save, and he gets the whistle on that one. Stadium size. Phew! Scary situation there if you're a Canadiens fan. Face-offs are even. 20 should be a visitor win. That'll go over to the right wing. That'll go over to Sjostrom, and we're off. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Gill. Gill will let that fly from the point. 6. That'll be a save, and over to Grabowski for Toronto. That goes to any player. Lose the puck. Outside shot only. Right back to Julio. Julio with an outside shot. A 7. Save made, and over to Grabowski. We've got a defensive line change. Grabowski with it. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for the right wing. Gianta with an outside shot. He tied the game. 5. Won't do it here. That'll be over to Stallberg. Stallberg with it for Toronto. Outside shot only for anybody. He's going to give that outside shot to Caberlet. Caberlet from the point. He'll let that go. That's a 4. That would be a goalie rating on the power play, but Halak will make that save, and he'll get the face-off. Face-off coming to the right of Halak. Face-offs are even. 15 on the face-off. That will be over to the visiting left wing. That'll be up to Stallberg, and we're off once again. Looking at passing D for Stallberg. He'll lose the puck. Inside shot for the center for Gomez. Grabowski will try to intimidate. He won't take the puck away. Possible power play. Or possible penalty. 3. No penalty. Gomez will have an inside shot. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Gustafsson. That's a 10, and save made. He'll give that over to Grabowski. Grabowski will, opponent defense 1. Gomez will take the puck away with an inside shot. Right wing, Sjostrom will try to intimidate. And at 2, he will take the puck away. Sjostrom with it for Toronto. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Gorges. Gorges will let that go from the point. And 11, he'll lose that over to the right defenseman, and we've got a forwards line change. Schenn with the puck for Toronto. Lose the puck and a possible breakaway. Right defenseman, if his breakaway penetration rating is 4, it is 1, so Caberlet will be in control of that puck. Passing F for Caberlet. It'll be an outside shot for Lundmark. Lundmark is going to, try to make a pass. Passing L. He'll lose the puck over to MON. MON with it for Montreal. Inside shot for any player. He'll give that up to Moore. Mitchell will try to intimidate. A 5 will intimidate. Mitchell will take the puck away. Opponent defense 9. Moore will take the puck away. Outside shot only. He's going to let that fly. A 7 will be a save made and up to Lundmark. Lundmark with it for Toronto. He'll lose that back over to Kostitsyn. Kostitsyn for Montreal. Losing it right back to Lundmark. These two teams are going to play hot potato with the biscuit. Are going to play hot potato with the puck, apparently. Passing D for Lundmark will be an outside shot for Wall, and he's going to try to make a pass. Passing J will lose the puck over to the right wing, up to Kostitsyn. Kostitsyn with it. Opponent defense 10. That'll be a penalty on Lundmark. We're going to flip over the last 2 cards of the period. And then we have a power play. An 8 on power play. If the left wing is a 3 or more, he is not. Lundmark is, so that's an 8. He is not, so we're going to have an outside shot for Moore. We'll start off with that. A 12 will be a save. Then an outside shot for the right wing. That's over to Kostitsyn. A 5 is another save. And an inside shot for anybody. Who do they want this to go to? If this doesn't go in, we've got overtime. They will give that to Moore on an inside shot. That's a 9. That's a save made by Gustafsson. And there's my lousy goal horn once again. And we all of a sudden have bonus hockey on this one, as we are tied at 1 after 3 periods of play. So we are obviously not done yet here tonight. Next goal wins here in Montreal. Pretty simple, no? We do indeed have free hockey tonight. I'm beginning to think I lit a fire under these two teams. Well, I wouldn't say they're going nowhere. I'm just looking at the standings here. But yeah, Montreal's in second place in the Northeast Division right now. Toronto's in third. They're both trailing Ottawa at this very early stage of the season. And I have to say, too, that using Final Score Hockey and keeping the ticker in Excel has actually been working very well so far. So far, it's looking like I'm not going to have to manage any extra numbers. And, well, I'm not going to have to manage the standings in terms of having to get a little bit, what's the word I want, cute with the standings. I had some problems with that in 1985, where I had to get a little cute with manipulating some of the standings, but it should work out a lot better here. And if this works well, I'll probably make Downey and Excel my ticker combination moving forward. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are all set here for a little free hockey tonight. You guys are getting a little extra bang for your buck tonight. Face-offs are back to being +1 to Toronto. 8 should be a superior win. That'll go over to the right wing. That is over to Kessel, as now the next goal wins. Kessel is off to the races. Opponent defense 1, Camilleri will take the puck away, have an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Plekanec. Plekanec trying to win the game here. 3. That'll be a save and up to Kulemin. Kulemin with it for Toronto. Opponent defense 6. Kostitsyn. That'll be an outside shot for Bozak. He's going to try to make a pass. Lose the puck over to Plekanec. Plekanec with it for Montreal. Inside shot for anybody. He will give that to Camilleri. Kessel will try to intimidate. 6 will intimidate. That'll take the puck away. Kessel with it for Toronto. Opponent defense 9. Camilleri will take the puck away. Outside shot only. He's going to let that fly. And 8 is a rebound chance. Offensive right wing if offense rating 2 or more. Kostitsyn is a 4. He's got a rebound shot. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Gustafsson. 5, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 5. Goal on a 1-17 and score! Andrei Kostitsyn gives the Canadiens the win in overtime, very early in overtime, by a final score of 2-1. Arena cheers. Yay! We'll get our assists. Any player with a 9, no. Right wing 3. Kostitsyn's the one who scored. Center, Plekanec. Right. That was... Oh yeah, that was Kostitsyn who scored. So... And who do we say that was from? Plekanec. And left defenseman, no. Plekanec already got an assist. Spacek, no. That wasn't a 1 assist only, was it? No. And Camilleri. And sorry to disappoint, Jester, but the free hockey doesn't last long tonight as the Canadiens take that win 2-1. But of course, you guys know here on the channel that we are not done yet because we still have to ask our friends at Final Score Hockey by Downey Games how the rest of the NHL fared. As usual, I'm going to do my cleanup, and then we will see to that. That was super quick. First shot? Yeah, I think that was the first shot of overtime. I don't know. Maybe having the guest cameo by Bryn Smith, the 1985 World Series MVP on the channel, kind of lit a fire under the Canadiens tonight. Even though both teams came out lethargic to start the first 2 periods of the game. Another baggie. Okay. Make sure I get these laid out just so. Just laying out all my charts here for Final Score Hockey. Which it is now time to find the remote. Here we are. And now we'll ask our friends at Final Score Hockey how the rest of the NHL fared. The Canadiens get a big division win over the Maple Leafs. Once Excel decides to cooperate on my iPad, 2-1 here in overtime. But let's ask the rest of the let's ask the final score how the rest of the NHL fared. October 31st, Happy Halloween in 2009. Oilers and the Bruins. Oilers, G55. G55 is 3. Bruins, E43. That is 2. Pressure situation for the Bruins. Bruins are an E on pressure. A 64 on pressure might get it done. The Oilers are an E42, and the Bruins will score with the net empty, and that one is going to overtime. Bruins with a chance to win first. An E25 won't do it. Neither will a G26 for the Oilers, so we've got another shootout. And it's a good thing I've got the scoreboard adjusted for that. Both teams are C's on shootout, round 1. The Bruins will score on a 63, the Oilers will not on a 14, round 2. The Oilers this time will score on a 66, Bruins won't on a 31, I don't think, no. Round 3. Neither team will score with a 26. Round 4. The Oilers will score. Bruins have to score. If the Oilers score here, it's over. And a 52 will let the Oilers score, and that will do it. The Oilers will take that one 4-3 in a shootout. Red Wings and the Flames. Red Wings, H35. H35 is 3. Flames, I45 is a big game. '35 is +3. So the Flames were I, J, K, L. They're rolling on column L now. And a 61, that is 5. The Flames will take that one 5-3. Stars and the Predators. Stars, G36 is 2. Predators, H42, that is 3. Pressure situation for the Stars. Stars are an E on pressure. A 46 on pressure won't get it done. The Predators will take that one 3-2. Sabres and the Islanders. We will see these two teams with the home stadium situation reversed tomorrow night and an inside the crease. Sabres, I33, that is 3. Islanders, J36 is also 3. Pressure situations all around. Sabres are a C, Islanders are an E. C34 won't score for the for the Sabres. An E61 won't for the Islanders either, which means we've got overtime. Islanders with a chance to win first. Islanders, a J22 won't get it done. Neither will an I33 for the Sabres, and we've got another shootout. Both teams are a C in shootouts. Round 1. Sabres will score. What do you say? Both teams are a C. Actually, both teams will score in that shootout. A 63 for the Sabres will do it, and a 45 for the Islanders will as well. Round 2. Neither team will score. Round 3. Neither team will score. Round 4. Sabres will score on a 51. The Islanders won't on a 13. Round 5. If the Sabres score here, it's over. C41 won't get it done, but the Islanders can't score either, so the Sabres will take that one 4-3 in a shootout. Thrashers and the Senators. Thrashers G41 is 2. Senators G53 is a big game. That's a 14. Wow, the Senators go to column Z. Looks like Ottawa came out to play tonight. A 23 is a 5. So the Senators will take that one 5-2, blowing out the Islanders. Or the Thrashers. Hurricanes and the Flyers. Hurricanes G64. That is 4. Flyers, I-26. I-26 is 2. The Hurricanes will take that one 4-2. Ducks and the Coyotes. Ducks, G21. That is 1. Coyotes, G64 is going to be a lot more than 1. That is 4. Coyotes will take that one 4-1. Wild and the Penguins. Wild, E44, that is 2. Penguins, L63, that is 5. Penguins will take that one 5-2. Panthers and the Blues. Panthers, G25. G25 is 2. Blues, H42, that is 3. Pressure situation for the Panthers. Both teams, actually, Panthers are an E on pressure. And E22 won't get it done, so the Blues will take that one 3-2. Devils and the Lightning. Devils, G24 is 2. Lightning, K35 is 3. Pressure situation for the Devils. Devils are a C on pressure. C55 might score. Lightning are an E on pressure, and a 55 won't score, won't stop the Lightning. The Devils will tie the game with the net empty, and we are going to overtime. Lightning with a chance to win first. Lightning with a K34, that won't get it done for them. Devils with a G34, that won't get it done either, which means we have ourselves another shootout. Let's see, both teams are C on shootout, round 1. Let's see, a 43 will score for the Lightning, but a 14 won't do anything for the Devils. Round 2. A 52 this time will score for the Devils, evening it up in the shootout. Round 3. Neither team will score. Round 4. Let's see, both teams are C's, and I believe both teams will score in the shootout. Round 5. Next unanswered goal wins. Which that is not there. Round 6. Neither team will score. Round 7. 45 will score for the Devils, but a 26 won't for the Lightning. The Devils will win that one 4-3 in a shootout. Sharks and the Hurricanes. Both teams are K's. That makes my life easy. 12 for the Sharks, though, is 1. Hurricanes roll a 36. That is 3. Hurricanes will take that one 3-1. Bruins, November 1st, by the way. Bruins and the Rangers. Bruins, G26 is 2. Rangers, K25. That is also 2. Pressure situations all around. Both teams are E's on pressure. Bruins with a 22, Rangers with 16, nothing happening there, which means we are going to overtime. Rangers with a chance to win first. A K33 won't do it for the Rangers, but a G66 will for the Bruins. They will take that one 3-2 in overtime. Just scrolling on my iPad here. Avalanche and the Canucks. Avalanche, G12 is 1. Canucks, O35 is 4. The Canucks will blow the Avalanche out 4-1. Blue Jackets and the Capitals. Blue Jackets, G13 is 1. Oop, hold on. Capitals, N56 is going to be a lot more than 1. That is 5. Capitals will take that one 5-1. Oilers and the Islanders. Big rivalry in the 80s, not so much now. Oilers, G11 is 0. Islanders, E25 is 1. Pressure situation for the Oilers. The Oilers are an E. A 65 has a chance to score. Islanders are an E45 on pressure. That won't stop them. The Oilers tie the game with the net empty, and we are going to overtime. Islanders with a chance to win first. Islanders with an E53. That won't get it done. Actually, yeah, E53 won't get it done. Oilers with a G41 won't get it done either, which means we've got another shootout. Both teams are a C in shootouts, round 1. A 41 won't score for the Oilers, but a 51 will for the Islanders. Round 2. Neither team will score there. Round 3. The Islanders will score again. If the Islanders score here in round 4, it's over. Nope. Now the Oilers have to score here or it's over. Actually, no, I think it would have ended there. So the Islanders will win this game 2-1 in a shootout. Let's see. The Lightning and the Flyers. Lightning, F11 is 0. Barely have to look at that one. Flyers, I35 is 3. Flyers will take that one with a 3-0 shutout. Kings and the Coyotes. Kings, G61, that is 4. Coyotes, J24, that is 2. Kings will win that one 4-2. November 3rd, Penguins and the Ducks. Penguins, J61, that is 4. Ducks, J42, that is 3. Pressure situation for the Ducks. The Ducks are an E on pressure. Ducks with an E55 might score. Penguins are a C12. That will score. And we are going to overtime in Anaheim. Ducks with a chance to win first. Both teams are J, so this will be easy. A 66 for the Ducks will score, so they will take that one from Sid the Kid and company 5-4 in overtime. Bruins and the Red Wings. Bruins, F24 is a big game for the Bruins. $52 is -3. Bruins laid an egg on this one. F1, 2, 3. They're rolling on column C now. 54, though, is 2. Red Wings, L56. That is 4. Red Wings will take that one 4-2. Thrashers and the Canadiens. Thrashers, H56 is a big game for the Thrashers. 14 is on column Z. Thrashers coming to play tonight. Thrashers with an offensive explosion. 26 is 5. Canadiens, G43 is 3. And the Thrashers take that win 5-3. Lightning and the Maple Leafs. Lightning, H36. That is 3. Maple Leafs, F54 is also 3. Pressure situations all around. Both teams are E's on pressure. A 34 won't do anything for the Lightning. Neither will a 26 for the Maple Leafs. Overtime, Maple Leafs with a chance to win first. F54. First number that'll get it done for the Maple Leafs. They will get that win and avenge somewhat of their overtime loss tonight on the board. Rangers and the Canucks. Rematch of the 93-94 Stanley Cup Final. Rangers, E41. E41 is 2. Canucks, P51 is going to be a lot more than 2. That is 5. And the Canucks will win that one 5-2. And that'll do it for tonight's block of the 2009-10 season. Tomorrow night we will be into Inside the Crease hockey, and we will be at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York, as the New York Islanders will be playing the Buffalo Sabres. As for what else is scheduled on the channel, Wednesday we're playing D100 Space as a new RPG. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the Exquisite Exandria cookbook as we make the side, Trinket's Bear Claws. Sunday next week, we will be playing Space Corp 2025-2300 by GMT Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Montreal Canadiens get a guest appearance from Bryn Smith, the 1985 World Series MVP, and defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs in overtime by a final score of 2-1. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow night in Buffalo.